What would you do if you were only known for the worst thing you've ever done? I don't think that crime comes out of nowhere. I think that there's a lot of buildup that happens before you get to that point. I had a really shitty childhood, but it's nothing compared to the childhoods that the men and women that I serve have gone through. Some of them have seen dead bodies by the age of 4. Some of them have been raped by family members. And when you start off life seeing these horrific things around you and growing up learning that you have to do what you need to do to survive, it is no wonder that these men and women, along with myself, choose to make bad decisions. The last crime that I was caught for, we did a robbery on a house. 2 squad cars pull up in the driveway, come out guns drawn, and they arrest me on the spot. This is the first time ever getting arrested. And the judge goes, Jason, because of the severity of your crime, I'm sentencing you to 12 years in prison. And it's like everything just stops. There is no excuse for what I did to people. I was a monster back then. The men and women that I serve have made grave mistakes, but then they go to prison and they pay their debt to society. But when they're released, many people won't give them a second chance, even if the crime they committed was 30 years ago when they were 16 years old. It's like wearing invisible handcuffs for the rest of your life.
I was 15 when I got locked up and came home, 27. From my experience, you come home, it's supposed to be these programs that help you, supposed to, give you a foot in the door. It's just about a number to them, It's another statistic. I want to work. I want to do what I need to do. So, I'm not asking for no handouts.
The vision for FreeWorld is to end mass incarceration by placing 26 million ex-felons into high-demand, high-skilled career opportunities. We saw in trucking that there were over 1 million unfilled driving positions. And within 45 days, we can get them through our process, into school, and into a job. Our guys are making $55,000 on average their first year, and by year 3, they're making $80,000 plus. What we're hoping to do is to take the human stories as well as the economic data out to the politicians and actually make some common sense policy reforms all across the country.
From June of 2015 to December of 2015, we made $15,000 because we had both just came home from jail. 2017 tax return was like $170,000 driving buses.
3 months after they graduate, we operate what's called a pay it forward program, where as long as they're making over $3,500 a month, then they pay 10% of their income, so that way the next person can go to school as well. And it's based off of income share agreements. And the reason why we wanted to develop this program is really 2 reasons. Number 1, we didn't want to, as a nonprofit, rely on philanthropy solely. The second thing is that we want to build a culture of giving back. If you look at the statistics, 89% of the people that end up getting rearrested are unemployed. 76% of people that get out of prison end up back in prison within 3 years. We're throwing money at a problem and it has sky-high failure rates, and it's not making the community any safer. So we have a couple of choices here. We can either support them and give them the rehabilitation that they need in order to be successful once they get released, or we can continue with the status quo. And my argument is that the status quo is not going to work.
It's life-changing, bro. Like, it's hard to even describe. You get that effort to the program, you're gonna go somewhere. I'm comfortable and I'm happy and working for this.
Let's get you from point A to point B as quickly as possible. And point B is a career where you're able to earn a living wage, take care of yourself and your family, and be prison free for the rest of your life.